Hey guys, don't mind us. We just stopped to grab a quick bite to eat and a couple drinks. It's a nice warm day out, and it's a great day to go do some things. We kind of did a thing.
We did do a thing, and we did a thing not too long ago. We officially purchased an extra property, which has a building on it, and you will be seeing that today. We started this process probably somewhere around the end of last year. Yeah. And there's some finagling and stuff like that, and figuring out and adjusting prices and stuff like that.
We came to an agreement around early last month, and we finally actually have possession, but we haven't been there since we've been able to take possession of it.
Yeah.
So that's today's adventure.
Yeah. Now, there are some things that have been taken out. The property was as is. And we're gonna see what's left. I know they didn't take everything, but they took anything that had any meaning or sentimental value and stuff like that. So we're gonna
personal effects.
Yes. So we're gonna see what's left, and go from there.
See the condition, the state, and see what we got left. See what would. Our intention was just to buy the building and the land. So anything that we have left of value is just a bonus.
Yeah. So basically.
We're gonna head on over.
Yeah, we're gonna go on over. We'll see you when we get there. Welcome to the new property. So as you can see, this property is going to need a lot of work. Even just below my feet, we have what looks like an old cat dish. So there's going to be a lot of pickup in this, but we can take a tour and kind of see what's going on around the property and whatnot. We'll get to the inside here in a minute, but for now, obviously, we've got a lot of shrubbery and stuff that we're going to have to take out. Let's walk around back and I'll show some more stuff. So as much as I love trees, this massive tree is going to have to go. It's hovering over the building, and unfortunately we are concerned about branches falling over. As you can see, we've already had one that's fallen at some point in time, and we just don't want to take the chance of damaging the building. The building at this point is the important part for what our future goals are with this property. As you may or may not see, behind me there is a dilapidated shed that is actually on the back side of the property. It is so bad that I don't think it's going to be worth saving, and aside from that, it has no use to us. Our main focus is going to be using the main portion of the building, and if necessary, later on we can build onto the building or even add a shed that's not as bad as that. So let's go back to the front side. So now we're back to the front side of the building. We're about to go in, but before we go in, I just want to show that there is a little bit more stuff up front that we have to clean up. There is some trash over here, maybe not trash, I don't know. We'll have to go through it, obviously being careful to make sure there's no nails or anything. But this is the last little bit of stuff that we have to clean up besides the shrubbery and the shed out back. So now I'm gonna let Bam take over and let him show you the inside of the building. Let's go in.
Alright, so other than just now opening the doors, this is going to be the first time we've looked inside the property since the previous owners took whatever they wanted out of it. So come on, let's go see what's going on. And watch your step. So on first glance, the only thing that I see really worth the value to possibly anybody would be like the truck bed toolboxes, the microwave that we're told is supposed to be working. We have to verify that for sure. We have an antique, in my opinion, radial arm saw, which is surprisingly still free. We have a couple of air compressors, a stand-up drill press, which I'm told is supposed to be working still. Again, we'll have to check and verify. Looks like we have a welder that I probably wouldn't plug in right now. Needs some rework for sure. A hydraulic press with a 20-ton jack, which could be useful, and a heater that they used to use, a stove heater they used to use to heat this, that we're probably gonna have to replace at some point and change how we heat it. But yeah, I don't see much else off a first glance through. If we find anything when we're cleaning stuff up, we'll definitely let y'all see it and talk to y'all about it then, but that's another time.
So it's been a few days and we just wanted to go over what happened after we quit filming.
I got a hold of one of the previous occupants of the property and did like a last walkthrough of the building with them to make sure it wasn't something they might have missed or forgotten. And while going through it, they did notice some cinder blocks that they could really use and that we don't really have much of a use for.
No.
So we let them go ahead and take them. It worked out for them. It worked out for us. We don't have to clean them up. So it's good for everybody. Now, if it's not quite obvious by this point in the video, there's a lot that we're going to have to do with this. So a lot of the future content on the channel is going to be focused around the property, cleaning it, repairing it, and prepping it for our future life goals.
Speaking of future goals, we have an upcoming video about not only our future goals with the property, but also just some other goals that we have to reach for that consists of what this channel has really been all about. But we don't want to get too much into that right now, because again, that is a future video. So other than that, I think that's basically everything, at least regarding the property.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we got. I think we got exactly what we expected to get.
Yeah.
There's nothing that was major that popped out. There was no real surprises. It's kind of, I mean, there's a lot to be done, to be sure. But I think we have the skills and the ability to be able to tackle everything we need to do to bring it to where we need it.
I agree. So if this sounds like content that you would be interested in, don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to hit the bell icon just to make sure you actually get notified next time one of our videos does drop.
And since it's a 2-week period before we actually post again, don't forget to go to our Facebook page to see any extras that we might post in between. Aside from
behind
that,
the scenes stuff.
if you like the video, go ahead and like it, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you guys.
Bye.